The 2017 Nissan GT-R. Now that the New York Auto Show has kicked off, we're excited to announce that we've laid eyes on the refreshed 2017 Nissan GT-R. Thanks to a thorough makeover, the GT-R sports a fresh front end, a more refined rear end, and a new look inside as well. While all this is fun to talk about, most of the changes to the exterior are for optimized aerodynamics. Hiroshi Tamura, Nissan's chief product specialist for the GT-R, Z-Car, and NISMO, said, "The new GT-R delivers a heart-pounding driving experience at all times, on any road, for whoever sits in the driver's seat. We have continued to push its performance boundaries to the limit, it's even more potent than before. At the same time, refinement has been added to take the driving experience to an entirely new level. We're proud to bring you what we feel is the ultimate GT-R that possesses amazing performance, newfound civility, and a rich racing history." That's right, unlike most refreshed vehicles, Nissan actually managed to squeeze a little more juice out of the GT-R's 3.8-liter V6, and that in itself is worth talking about. So, with that said, let's dive on into the 2017 GT-R and go over all these new developments that promise to make Nissan's resident and most desired sports car that much more awesome than before. Updated the 1st of June 2016, Nissan announced US prices for the 2017 GT-R. Check the prices section to see how much it costs and what does it bring new when compared to the 2016 model year. Continue reading to learn more about the 2017 Nissan GT-R. Exterior. Right away we see a pretty big departure from last year's model. The V-Motion grille has been enlarged a bit to provide better airflow and engine cooling. Along with the larger size, you'll notice that the large horizontal splitter in the middle is now finished in matte chrome. On the previous model, the vertical louvers below the splitter were angled, but on the 2017 model, those vertical louvers now sit straight up and down. The black mesh that backs the grille also has an updated pattern. In addition to the updated grille, the LED fog lights have been moved farther to the corners of the fascia and integrated into corner vents. A new front spoiler has been added to increase downforce, while at the same time adding a sportier look to the front end. The vents on the hood appear to be the same, but the bumps in the hood that accent them are more prevalent for this year. The V-Motion grille has been enlarged a bit to provide better airflow and engine cooling. Moving to the sides, there isn't a whole lot that changed. The profile of the body is pretty much the same, but the side skirts have been extended to help direct airflow around the vehicle. Despite that effect, it gives the car a little more flair on the sides compared to last year's rather flat side skirt design. A new, vertically oriented vent has also been applied to each rear quarter, in line with the crease that separates the rear quarter from the rear fascia. Around back, the same deck lid and spoiler remain, but the fascia itself has been redesigned. Instead of having square-like impressions above the exhaust outlets, there are now horizontally slanted body lines that point towards the rear diffuser. That rear diffuser is the same as last year's model. The exhaust tips look to be slanted outward a bit in comparison, and there are new, fully functional vents on the outside edges of the fascia. All told, the 2017 Nissan GT-R has a stance and design that makes it appear wider and is certainly more aggressive than last year's model. Side-by-side comparison. Interior. Looking inside the GT-R, we see a newly designed dashboard. Fine, hand-selected Nappa leather is wrapped around the dash and instrument cluster and was stitched with Takumi-style precision. Under the leather of the dashboard is a thinner material that helps reduce the vehicle's weight. Additional weight savings can be attributed to the lighter seats. As far as the center console goes, a new 8-inch capacitive touch panel monitor replaces the old 7-inch unit. As you can see, the new 8-inch display really refines the interior, as there are only 11 buttons on that center console, down from 27 in last year's model. There is a display command control on the center console that allows for easy operation of the display screen. Additional weight savings can be attributed to the lighter seats. In addition to the new infotainment screen and dashboard, new shift paddles have also been installed to the back of the 3-spoke steering wheel. According to Nissan, these new paddles offer an improved feel and sound when engaged or adjusted. Nissan hasn't disclosed specifics, but in some markets, the GT-R will come with Nissan Connect Sm with navigation, mobile apps, and services. This will allow smartphone connectivity with the ability to lock and unlock the car, activate or deactivate the alarm, call emergency services, or track the car in the event that someone manages to move it from your driveway. The interior of the premium trim level can be optioned in 3 different colors. There is amber red, ivory, and a newly added Rakuta tan that you see contrasted by black in the images here. As you can see, the vents on the dash are still round, but they take on a 5-spoke appearance, and without a large control panel of buttons in the center stack, room has been made for 2 rectangular vents. The instrument cluster features a more aggressive design, and the door trim panels have been smoothed. As far as the interior goes, the new changes should be a welcomed advancement in the car's evolution, and it certainly looks more upscale compared to previous years. Drivetrain. As with previous models, the 3.8-liter, 24-valve, twin-turbo V6 is the heart of the car. It's still handcrafted by a specific technician, but output has been increased by 20 horsepower and 4 pound-feet to a total output of 565 horsepower and 467 pound-feet of torque. To obtain the increase in power, boost from the turbochargers has been increased, and the ignition timing for each cylinder is now individually controlled, creating more precise overall ignition timing. Power is routed to the wheels through a refined 6-speed, dual-clutch transmission that is said to shift smoother and create less noise than last year's model. Output has been increased by 20 horsepower and 4 pound-feet to a total output of 565 horsepower and 467 pound-feet of torque. In addition to the engine and transmission updates, the exhaust system has been replaced by a new, lightweight titanium system that features active sound enhancement. This means the sound produced by the exhaust is even better than before, and as you can imagine, it sounds best during hard acceleration. The increase in boost pressure combined with the new exhaust system and the cylinder-specific ignition timing helps the GT-R accelerate even harder than before from 3,200 revolutions per minute and above. With the more rigid body structure, the GT-R also boasts a new suspension system, as well as new 20-inch, 15-spoke forged aluminum wheels. The new wheels, suspension, and rigid body structure means the GT-R can now hold the road surface a little better than before, and it has better stability when performing extreme maneuvers or negotiating your favorite corners at high speed. Nissan didn't elaborate on performance numbers, but with the 2016 model hitting the 0 to 60 mph sprint in 3 seconds, expect the 2017 GT-R to hit the benchmark in 2.9 seconds. Top speed will likely remain the same at 196 miles per hour. Prices. Pricing for the 2017 GT-R starts from $111,585, including the $1,595 destination. That's a hefty $8,220 premium over the outgoing model, which retailed from $103,365. But while the updated model is significantly more expensive, it's worth noting that the titanium exhaust system, previously at $12,900 options on the NISMO version, is offered as standard equipment. Competition. Porsche 911 Turbo. Naturally, the Nissan GT-R competes against the iconic Porsche 911 Turbo. The 911 Turbo is also powered by a 3.8-liter but in a flat 6 formation. With a rear engine layout, the Turbo pumps out 540 horsepower and 523 pound-feet of torque, that's 25 horsepower less and 56 pound-feet more than the 2017 Nissan GT-R. That power is sent to all 4 wheels via a PDK transmission, and is enough to push the 911 to 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds when equipped with the Sport Chrono package. As a reminder, that's same time we estimate for the Nissan GT-R, so it should be fun to see these two line up against each other. At the time of this writing, the 911 Turbo goes for $159,200, significantly more than the GT-R. Read our full review on the Porsche 911 Turbo here. Audi R8. The Audi R8 was also redesigned for the 2017 model year, with some minor changes to the exterior, some changes inside, and changes under the hood as well. Unlike the 2017 Nissan GT-R, the 2017 Audi R8 is already on sale. It's offered in 2 trim levels, V10 and V10 Plus, but competition-wise, the base V10 is the competitor for the GT-R, as the V10 Plus offers significantly more power and a much higher price tag. The R8 V10, however, produces 540 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque, which is 25 horsepower and 69 pound-feet shy of the GT-R. The R8 can hit the 60 mph sprint in 3.5 seconds, about a half second slower than the 2017 GT-R, and it has a top speed of 199 mph. As of the time of this writing, the Audi R8 V10 starts out at $162,900, which, like the 911 Turbo, is a significantly higher price than the GT-R. Read our full review on the Audi R8 here. Conclusion. When it comes to Godzilla, it's pretty much Nissan's baby, which is why we see such frequent updates. As far as the updates for 2017 are concerned, I have to say I'm rather impressed. I love the new front end and the way the body kit pulls the whole body together. Furthermore, the interior just keeps getting better year after year, and the 2017 models looks to be the best so far. It really makes me wonder just how Nissan is going to best itself when the next generation GT-R debuts in the next couple years. While I think the $100,000 price tag is a little heavy in general, I think it is a fair price for a car like the GT-R. Plus, when you compare the GT-R to competitors like the Porsche 911 Turbo and the Audi R8, it's pretty clear that the GT-R is the best choice. Performance-wise it is right on par, and price-wise it is significantly cheaper. Furthermore, you just can't beat the look and the heritage behind the GT-R. It would take a lot to convince me to take anything else over the other cars, even if they did carry a similar price. Love it. New interior design, updated exterior. Godzilla got a power bump. Leave it. No manual transmission. I can't have one for free. Updated history. Updated May 26, 2016, Nissan announced British prices for the 2017 GT-R. For the UK market, customers will have to choose between 3 grades: Pure, Recaro and Prestige, plus an additional track edition designed by NISMO.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.